This chapter is about how to edit scene and its time attribute. We can push up fader to run scene and store the scene, or press scene button to run scene. How to set fade in and fade out effect between the queue switching. Then we can set up the scene time attribute. We can click to enter the 10 scene editing interface, or back to playback menu. Press edit button, then click on the name of corresponding scene. This method also can enter scene editing interface. This interface has a lot of content about scene setting. This top menu is about basic parameters setting on the scene. We will talk about this part in 20th chapter. Its corresponding time of each queue and its way of trigger and so on. There are 4 queues in this chess scene. We can set each queue running times individually. Trigger mode, go, follow time, first. Default is go mode. Go means when we pushing up fader, each queue doesn't run automatically. We need press button to trigger queue by queue to switch. How to suit each other mode, click on trigger mode first. Quick setup in the bottom right corner of the screen. Select follow mode. Follow means when we pushing up fader, each queue will run automatically in the chase scene, but the switch between each queue is very quickly. It doesn't have buffer time. Then we can add the corresponding time for it. The third trigger mode is time. We can set a fixed running time before each queue switching. This trigger time only efficient for the time trigger mode. Let's set the seconds tick time. Pushing up fader. Queue will run 2 seconds, then switch to the next queue. Restore value to 0. Switch trigger mode, follow. This is the common modes. These 4 kinds of time setting can work for follow mode. First is fade in time. Fade out time is next to the fade in time. Both of them determine whether the scene has fade in and fade out effects. Fade out equals fade in. When we set the time for fade in, fade out will keep the same time as fade in. If we don't want fixture have fade out effect, then we can set fade out time 0 first. When we pushing up fader, it's quick queue by queue switching now, and it lights up directly. How to set it lights up slowly? Let's set 2 seconds fade in time. Pushing up fader again. Each queue will slowly light up. Please note fade in, not effective for cooling dimming shape. Fade out means when the queue ends, it will not directly return to 0 brightness. It will have a slow process of light out. Let's set the seconds for fade out time. It will slowly light out for each queue's end. What is the light entry and the light out? Both of them represent the waiting time for the fade in and fade out, such as when executing the scene. Each queue wait a little bit before executed effects. Let's store a scene. Select fixture. Press locate, press store. Storing at 11 fader. Pushing up light on, pulling down light off. I now want to make a scene at execution time. Let's set a waiting time before a change in brightness. We can set the seconds for the light entry. Pushing up fader again. Light on after 2 seconds. Click the 10 scene fader. Let's set the seconds for the light out. Pushing up fader again. We need to clarify the execution sequence of these 4 times. First is the light entry. Second is fade in. Third is the light out. The last is fade out. We need to remember this sequence of effectiveness.